Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander, and I wanted to spread the word about a movie that dropped on Netflix last weekend, which would be November something. Tick, Tick, Boom. As a musical theater kid, I was gonna jump on this movie the day it dropped, and wow, I'm gonna hopefully try to say this concisely and without breaking down into tears. If you aren't familiar with this film, it is the story of Jonathan Larson. Jonathan Larson is the creator and composer of the Broadway smash musical Rent. Before he wrote Rent, he wrote Tick, Tick, Boom, which was a story about, it was a one-man show about his journey on creating a musical and trying to get it sold previously before he turned 30. The movie, this is how meta it gets, the movie Tick, Tick, Boom is about that time in his life when he was trying to write and sell first musical Suburbia and then came up with Tick, Tick, Boom. It makes more sense when you watch it on the screen. But this is a movie, if you have someone in your life or if you are a person who is really creative and has a passion about something, whether it's art or starting a business or something, they are passionate about it. And the trials and tribulations of dealing with that passion. And do your dreams come true or do your dreams not come true? Do you give them up or do you keep working despite being told, no? And if you are a person who's trying to make it creatively somehow, this movie will speak to you. You will see yourself in this movie on multiple levels. And sometimes it's very kind of comforting to go, oh my gosh, I have not had this journey alone. Other people have also made this journey and felt this way. And then it will also crush you because you go, yeah, that's the reality. That is what happens. And again, you have to make a choice between, do you keep pushing or do you pivot someplace else? Are you a Jonathan who keeps working no matter what? Are you a Susan who kind of pivots so she can stay in the same world, but it's not doing what she really wanted to do? Or are you a Michael who gives up the dream entirely and does something different? You will see yourself in all those characters. And again, sometimes it's like, wow, yay, I'm not alone. And then you're like, oh, it just reminds you and it's just so crushing. But it's a beautiful film. It's a beautiful tribute to Jonathan Larson. Spoiler, no spoiler, because if you're familiar with his story, the night before Rent opened to the public, he died suddenly of an aortic aneurysm. So he never got to see that success. And so watching him always writing songs about time running short and not, again, pursuing the dream, whether you should or not. And during the time this was written and he lived was the early 90s in New York. He's in the art community. So a lot of his friends are dying of AIDS. So that constant reminder that life is short played out in all of his music and him not knowing his life was going to be cut short as well. It's very poetic. It's very moving. It's just one of those wonderful kind of films. But again, you have to be prepared to maybe have it hit a little bit too hard. The funny thing is, I actually teach workshops on when you're an artist trying to marry creating art and then making it a product and a commodity to be sold and to have a profit made on. Those two mindsets are very hard to marry, and that's where a lot of artists kind of crack. And so seeing that struggle also played out in the film, it just gave me another example I can tell people when I teach that workshop, which is great. But my favorite, and of course, the best song, in my opinion, the best song in the whole movie was Sunday. It is a cavalcade of Broadway awesomeness. I was watching it going, oh, there's so. Oh wait, that's not, that's bright. Whoa, that's, oh my gosh, look. Oh, and it's just, it is so wonderful to just kind of see it slowly played out. Best song in the whole movie. So again, if you're an artist, creator, or if you have somebody who's passionate about creating something, if you watch it, you might get a little bit more understanding of where they're coming from. And again, it might terrify you as well. But it is a lovely film. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. And I just want to know if other people had the same I did when Sunday was playing out because it was great. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining me for this short time period. I hope this is a movie that you check out soon. I also hope you come back to see me as we drop content after content. We are given an embarrassment of riches this month, and it's so nice to talk about it with you all. So until next time, you all.